Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. Lots of big ideas and plans for today's session. Really excited to see how this city will continue to, I keep calling it a city, how this nation will continue to grow and prosper. God, I love the scale of this game. Anyway, folks, there's a lot to do, so let's not waste too much time on a long and arduous introduction. Just want to mention, as always, if you've been enjoying this series, please don't hesitate to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, makes a big difference in how I approach content on the channel. I enjoy reading through all the comments to sort of see what y'all are thinking and saying, and plus, looking at the number of likes and comments helps me get a quick understanding of what people are interested in watching on the channel. Now, I want to mention really quickly as well one more thing. If you've been enjoying this, there's another series that I just started recently on the channel that you might enjoy as well. If you've never heard of or played the game Frostpunk, or if you have heard of and played the game Frostpunk, there's a new DLC that came out, I guess it would be today, the day of the release of this video. And I've been covering it for the last, week or so. And if you'd like to see that DLC in action, I have a Let's Play. It's called The Last Autumn. You can check that out on the channel. Just thought you might be interested. Maybe I'll link to it under the eye at the top right corner of the screen. It's a city builder as well, but it's got a very interesting twist to it. Yeah, just, again, figured y'all might be interested, because if you're interested in this, there's a bit of a connection there. Though, funnily enough, while this is the pinnacle of, building a Soviet republic, that is the, I guess, pinnacle of trying to build more of a capitalist kind of a situation. Anyway, enough talk about Frostpunk and other series on this channel. Let's go ahead and dive into our important work that we have to do today. And there's quite a bit of it. So I'm going to actually hit play basically immediately. Let's keep a track of our 3 million starting point. So we made money last session, and if we take a look at our economy, you'll see that we've been making some decent money. I mean, overall, of course, we've been spending quite a bit this year as well as we do all these new developments, but we're net positive, and that's what matters. We're a profitable nation. With that said and done, let's go ahead and name Dzhartsavichi. I had a couple of name suggestions for this. The one I'm ultimately going with is, if I could click on it, if I could, the game decided to alt-tab. There we go. If I could just click on you. There we go. We're going to rename this, and we're going to call it Zavodsk 1337. So Zavodsk 1337. Zavod apparently means factory in Russian. So thank you for that suggestion. And I got some more suggestions that I'll be using when we get to our automotive industry area and stuff as well. Apart from that, all right, so let's go ahead and hit play and let time progress as we solve some of the issues that, again, this is why I love reading through the comments, is there will sometimes be some very clever solutions there that just didn't occur to me. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and buy a dumper to pick up coal from one of the coal ore processing plants and just dump it at the power plant. And that way we hopefully will never have to buy coal again, especially if you consider the fact that, like, we are basically topped up on coal more or less always. So let's go ahead and purchase a dumper, I believe it needs to be. Yes, it does need to be a dumper. We don't need to do too much. I mean, I could just get, 16 tons at a time, but I'm wondering if I should do 4 tons at a time, then I can kind of bounce back and forth more often. Basically, like, the cheapest option over here. 2 tons is nothing. 2 tons is not enough, so I'm lying when I say the cheapest option. Let's see. We've got 7 tons for 11K. 7 tons for 11K. Let's just go with this A30N dumper. I think that should work, right? They have to go up here to pick up, down, around, and up here to drop off. It might take a couple of rounds to beat the average consumption rate, but let's see if this works out. And if it doesn't, then we can always, of course, swap it out for a different truck. We've got some spending money now. We can be we can sell the old dumper and replace it with a new one, and hopefully that'll work a little bit better. But this will hopefully allow us to stop the import of coal. Again, 4 tons is just a pair. You know what? I might need 2 trucks, or maybe it would have been smarter to do one of those giant 16-tonners and just, keep moving 16 tons of coal back and forth. But if we take a look at the interaction over here, this truck will load up pretty quickly, I think. Yeah, production is still okay. I want to see how badly this affects our supply and demand situation. Looks like we're okay, actually. And it loads up pretty quickly as well. Not the fastest, but quick enough. And it'll make its way over and dump some coal. Yeah, I might need a second one, actually. Oh, well. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. It still ends up being cheaper. 10.7 as opposed to 11. Start, and then we can adjust you on the fly. There we go. Cool. So you're on your way over. I just want to make a quick check to make sure this is working smoothly before we move on. There's some other stuff that there's some other major projects that we'll be kicking off today as well. That I'm always excited to kick off major projects because there's so much to think about when like in the preamble to the kickoff, and then when the kickoff actually happens. There's always so much to think about. Wait, hold on a second. It's gonna dump down to 4 immediately before the other truck even arrives, aren't you? Yes you are. I might need even more trucks. This one's barely even filled up. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. You know what? I mean, maybe I get one that's bigger, but it would just take longer to load as well as the other thing. It would just take longer to load. Let's go ahead and start you like that. Let's go ahead and load coal and unload coal as well. Now, I got an interesting tip in the comments, or an interesting suggestion in the comments about using the hotkey H to see pathing. And I did not know this was a shortcut in the game. And while, yes, it shows pathing, I'm not entirely sure the biggest advantages of using the hotkey. Like, it doesn't show me only the pathing a particular vehicle is going to use. It doesn't show me... It just shows all the connections and like the points at which the blocks separate. I suppose that's a quick way to read your blocks. I suppose that's how that would help. All right, fair enough. I was just wondering. I was like, wow, that's actually interesting. Never knew that hotkey existed, and here we are. All right, are we moving quickly enough? Oh, you're seriously not even able to drop workers off if we've got the trucks in here? Interesting. Could be a bit of a problem. Could be a bit of a problem. See, we're getting there. Did the other truck arrive? Not. Oh, we're just delivering more from the actual generator now. Well, the processing plant now. I guess more workers have arrived. Well, okay, that might be the kick we needed to get us over the hump, or I might need to buy another dumper. And again, we've got the money, right? We are still exporting a bunch of stuff from with that ship over there, so there's still a fair supply of money coming through. What are we looking at? Maybe we get another one? Sure. Let's get one more. You start there and go there. Let's go ahead and kick you off. And there we go. Cool, that should do the trick. Now, apart from that, and we'll keep an eye on that, one thing that I need to do over here is I need to stop this wait until loaded thing by for the trucks that are picking meat up at the station here. Because hold on, do I want you to use the waypoints on the way back out? I think I do, don't I? Yeah, I would. You headed in the right direction otherwise? Let's see. No, you're not. You're headed this way. Traffic's gonna slow you down. Yeah, I should have actually set up from here. Go to this waypoint, and then go to this waypoint, and then make your way. Oh. Actually, you should go to... From here, you should go to this waypoint, and then from here, learn from my previous mistakes. From there, you should go to this waypoint, and then you should go to that waypoint. Just trying to keep it off the main roads here. All right, and then that should help keep the flow of meat going a bit more smoothly, which hopefully, yeah, okay, looks like we're okay. Livestock, are we waiting until unloaded? We are. I almost feel like we shouldn't, because then we can keep going and coming with meat. Or with livestock, rather. Yeah, let's try that. Guys are moving out in sync. There we go. All right, we're going smoothly there. Looks like everything's working pretty smoothly down here as well. Lots of workers coming through. Yep, good stuff. Good stuff. Down over here, we must be having a smooth supply of workers if the livestock has stopped being a problem. Seems to be the case, so that's good. That's good. And what about the coal power plant? Still not beating the demand rate, eh? I wonder if... I'd be a fool to turn off imports completely. Because you can see every once in a while we have to go in there and import a little bit. Which is not the end of the world. If we look at imports, as long as we slow it down, I suppose. Because last month, 32k. This year as a whole, 182k on coal. Like, that's just silly. That's just silly, right? We should be able to stop this. We should be able to stem that flow. I'm also apparently paying for coal ore, which doesn't make any sense to me. Remove that auto purchase order. Where else would I be paying for coal ore? Over here, coal and iron we pay for, which hopefully has stopped. Iron ore being converted to iron, no workers. All right. Ah, we had a problem here that I missed, evidently. Now, when did this start? This was never a problem. This hasn't been a problem in forever. How do we all of a sudden have an issue here? So for you, this block is full. Should we be looking at the next block? Oh, that doesn't make a difference. Ah, the never-ending attempt to understand how all this stuff works. I call it attempt because, let's be honest, that's my reality. It was blocked because there was a train here, because this is all considered one block. So I suppose what I could do is I could put a semaphore here, because what that would do is I would make... Well, no, but I don't want a train being able to come in here. So this should be a chain, because then it should take a look at this entire track. Okay. I think that should do the trick. We'll find out. All right, so that explains something. We weren't getting any workers up here outside of the ones coming via bus, which is a problem, obviously. Lots of iron ore just sitting there looking pretty, not doing anything. We do have a lot of iron. No, wow, we've actually used up all of our iron. Wow, okay. That's not good. Have we been importing iron? We have started importing iron. Completely under my nose as well. Iron ore. Ton of iron ore being imported. That's okay. So this year as a whole... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Last year, 141k. This year, 345k. That is unacceptable. Oh my god, we, what, more than doubled our iron purchases. Ooh, there we go. That's looking good now. All right, so now we've got a smooth supply over here. I'm guessing we had, yeah, max workers or something for a second, and that's helped us pop this up, so we shouldn't have any issues over here anymore. That's good. I can't imagine we'll need to buy coal anymore. Workers are arriving here at an okay rate. Just a little worried about the coal ore number over here. We should be fine though. You're topped up. All right, cool. And what about over here? Yeah, we're good. We're good. We cannot store or export bricks. Do we need more trucks to take bricks up to the open storage? I think that might not be a terrible idea. Because this open storage up over here is pretty empty. These trucks are going where? Construction office. We're working on road 503. Both of you? Both of you. What is road 503? Is that the bridge? That is the bridge. Okay, cool. That's nice to see that many bricks being brought over at the same time. And look at the progress being made over here. That's pretty cool. You are bringing steel from the open storage. Yeah, St. Partia open storage down to over here. So that's good. We are maxed out on steel as well. Okay, we have all the construction materials we'll like ever need down here, except for wood, but we don't need wood. All right, so that's good. That's good. Looks like most things are flowing pretty smoothly over here. Bricks are being dropped off. Yep. Oh, I do wonder if we've built a bit of a bottleneck for ourselves. If we don't buy another SKD 706. Where are we? SKD. Open hull. SKD 706 RT. Open hull. Let's go ahead and get you picking bricks up, dropping them off. There. If only to keep the flow going, right? What's the deal over here? We okay? Yeah, we're okay. Got worried for a second. Just a bit of a slowdown because of the construction vehicle, but otherwise I think we're fine. And it looks like the bridge is making some good progress. Both bridges are making some good progress. And down over here, this road is making some decent progress as well. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. So that's all being taken care of. I do wonder, I honestly wonder if this ship here even needs to bother coming down here again for a while at least, right? We've got lots of bricks, lots of steel, clothes. We have 3-ish tons left over, 10 tons already here. So about 13 tons already circulating on the, across the river. Don't wait until loaded. Right, so like we're fine in that regard. Yeah, I feel like, wow. We're like set for life. Wonder if we flip this around or just skip this for the time being. I suppose mechanical components is something that we hadn't considered, that we have plenty. And once the bridges are done, we could even truck mechanical components over or train mechanical components down over here. Jeez. I mean, yeah, I might get rid of the delivery across the river. We'll see closer to the time. How about that? We'll see closer to the time. Because right now it's definitely fine, but that might change. All the stuff is moving smoothly. It's nice to see stuff moving smoothly, always. Picking up more bricks and boards. Yeah, we just gotta get bricks up there faster. Cool. We're fine over here. Yeah. So, let's see. What's the next big step? The next big step, folks, is... Oh, is this road done already? Yeah, this road's done. This road is not. We've got you working together. Yep. No workers here, but we do have a mechanism. Seems to be doing the trick. Yeah, it looks like it's actually moving. The workers are arriving as well. Missing asphalt. Oh, okay, I see. Well, new trucks arrived. Yeah, we're moving. Okay, cool. So that progress is happening. That'll hopefully help some of this construction work happen faster, as we'll have easier access to this part of the nation. When the sun rises, though, we are, going to plan our next big step. Back over here, some construction work still needs to be done. I wonder if I shouldn't assign a construction office or both construction offices. Get the kindergarten. You're maxed out, I guess. You go ahead and assign. Road connection doesn't exist. Oh, right, because the sidewalks, right? Okay. I'm on auto search. There. That should help keep them busy at the very least. There we go. Rolling out. Okay, good. Yeah, because they were just sitting there doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Plenty of wood, plenty of boards. No issues there. Looks like we've stopped having our brownouts. As many of you pointed out, so the issue with power that we were seeing last session was not to do with... it wasn't a bug. I was like, okay, maybe it's a bug. I wasn't saying, oh, it's bugged. So it wasn't a bug. It was a... we were reaching our capacity, potentially, on power output. And we were getting brownouts. But it looks like that problem kind of solved itself after we passed a night into the next night. So we'll see if it comes up again, I suppose. Over here, people seem to be pretty happy. No school nearby. There's a school nearby. Oh, and it's gone. Cool. Cool. 92 workers without a job over here. All right, well, that's going to be solved soon, hopefully. I wanted to check our unemployment. Oh my God, look at that. We're sub 1K. We were like closer to 800. We're at 900-ish now, but that's cool. I mean, big construction projects will provide employment, of course, but that's good to see. Over here, This is a bit more of a problem. So 137 citizens not able to enjoy culture. All right, well, let's see. Do we have stuff arriving here? We do. Meat needs to get here sometime soon, hopefully. Our kindergartens are topped up. Where is... Oh my god, the schools. Do I need another school? I mean, that's just ridiculous. I wouldn't even know where to put it. Like, I'd put it down over here or something, I suppose. Lots of doctors, not a lot of patients that need them. Where is... alcohol coming from over here. You know what I need to do is I need to get a truck to drop alcohol off over there. Go ahead and get... Sorry, how much does the restaurant take again? Restaurant, oh, that's a school. No alcohol being dropped off over there, hopefully. So a restaurant takes 7.5 tons. So what I could do is I could get a covered hull that does... I guess I could get one of these. Does 8 tons. Sure. Let's get you. I will tell you to start over at the distillery. You pick up your alcohol. Right. No need to wait until loaded. And then down over here at the restaurant, you unload it. Your alcohol. And when eventually we have a surplus, I want you to go to Sazalis and unload all your alcohol as well. And that way we'll have a bit of a steady stream of alcohol flowing out to our neighbors and giving us some extra income. That should help with that. But I guess I did not build a theater over here. Seems to be the case. So I might want to consider building a cinema. Need flat terrain. I could pop it right at the end over here, potentially. There's room over here. I thought I saw... I mean, I know I saw it turn yellow at one point. There it is. So we could do something like... Oh, where'd you go? There we go. Something like that. I could expand our coastline a little bit. Right? I think the problem is it's not flat. So let's go ahead and level terrain average. There we go. What about now? If I pop you down over here. Flatten this train a little bit. Might not make a road connection is my one concern. Might not make a road connection, so let's go ahead and ensure that can happen. Too steep of a descent, yep. So I'm learning the limitations of this game. I'm getting the hang of what the game is trying to tell me when something doesn't work a way that I need it to work. Let's go ahead and flatten you a little bit and get our equipment for citizens. Get the cinema down. Oh, flatten you a bit more. All right, now, should be able to connect, right? You'd expect we're able to connect. Too steep. Let's go ahead and flatten you a bit. There we go. That might do the trick. And I was right. Okay, so this will hopefully work in a couple ways. So first of all, let's go ahead and put you down over here. Right? We're going to get... Did the road not connect? Too steep of a descent. Come on, game. Come on, game. You know you wanted to work. Cinema. Okay. Weird. Too steep of a descent. Let's go ahead and flatten you. Flatten you a bit more. Okay. And I flatten this here. There. All right, cool, perfect. So I wanted that to be mud. You know, I'll just pay for this. It's not that expensive. 3,600 is not that expensive. That way we can get the construction work happening on the cinema sooner rather than later. Just got to make sure construction office is actually assigned to it. Where are we? There, assign you. We'll assign you as well. Oh, you're already assigned. Great. Takes a moment. Done. Okay. That should be enough, I think. Enough vehicles doing the work. Yeah, I think everyone else auto-assigned. Anyway, so what I want to do is I want to get a footpath as well, going from here over to here. Do something like that to make it look neater. And that way, everyone should have access to the cinema over there. And again, I almost wonder if I shouldn't add another school. Jeez. Like everyone's sending their kids there. But they could just as well send them up over here. We'll see how this ends up working out, because we might end up with a lot of uneducated individuals if this happens. No, unemployment's back up. No, stop skyrocketing. What's happened? Something got stuck somewhere, obviously. Moving here, okay. Yeah. There we go. Love that you can tell immediately when something's gone wrong. So why did you try to transfer to this side? If you know there's a train down here. Go ahead. Let's see. So I feel like we're fine in terms of our signaling. I think it was just a matter of bad luck with timing there. But yeah, we're in the clear. It's like whenever unemployment skyrockets, now I know exactly why. There we go. There we go. Okay, great. So that's taken care of down over here. This construction is hopefully seeing some progress. No, it is not. There we go. This is missing gravel and asphalt. All right, they'll work on it. So as that's happening, something that was suggested in the comments, and I do wholeheartedly agree with, is that I need to get another power plant set up probably down over here. It looks like the closest deposit of coal. There seems to be some over here, which is still pretty far away. There's a lot of coal in this area, which is very far away. Okay. There's also some coal available over here, which is also very far away. All right, come on now. There's small pockets over here, it seems like. So let's go ahead and take a look and see if we can't set up another coal power plant over here that will take care of Brixtonia, Zavodsk, Ruralinsky, St. Partia, and also the automobile city that we're planning on doing, right? So let's go ahead and see if we do build a coal mine, what kind of quality are we looking at over here? We're not. Oh, this is not very good. Up over here there is some, but again, it is very poor quality. Very, very poor quality. Let's see, where do I see the reds? There's some over here. Where? Where over here? It's all in the reds. Not seeing any coal. It might be like over this way. Sometimes the game gives you data on what's across the border, which obviously we can't use. Where are we? Oh, you know what? I think I mistakenly hovered over iron. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. Yeah, supposedly there's some over here. But I guess it's just so minimal. Oh, man. Yeah, there's just like a little bit over here. Oh, you know what? This isn't terrible. Oh, this is not bad. Okay. However, that is also where all the iron and stuff is. Ah, okay. Because this is where we need to do the iron mines. You can see there's some really good iron deposits over here. Some really good iron deposits over here. Oh, my God. All the way up to the edge over here. Coal is mostly over here. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Some really good deposits over here, actually, okay. And then we've got oil as well in the area, just because we're looking at it right now. Might as well look at the oil rig we can put down. I believe oil is down by the water here. Yeah, we've got some over here. So lots of, oh, even closer over here. Lots of resources over here, but unfortunately, too far away to become a current project, I think. Yeah, just too far away. I mean, we're still providing enough electricity. We just got to hang in there, I think, for a little while until, oops, sorry, until we can expand. So perhaps we should focus on that expansion, right? Let me just check some things real quick before we do that. So up over here, coal power plant. Oh, no, you're the processing plant. Okay, coal power plant's doing fine. What's the deal over here? You're on fire. That's okay. You're going to get taken care of immediately. No problem. If we take a look at a quick survey, our meat is still not topped up over here. And why is that? That's the fabric factory. That won't show me why. This is missing livestock. Are we stuck somewhere? No, looks like we're moving. You are bringing 63 tons of livestock over. Okay, good stuff. You're bringing 108 tons of crops over. All right, cool. So that's all working. If we look at employment, we're at 1,600. Again, I think it's because of the jamming we saw over here. Not the good kind of jamming. Trains are moving up there now. You are stuck momentarily. Okay, gonna have to do the old that trick. There we go. Yeah. Again, I feel like something like that is just my bad luck more than anything else. I will let you finish your circuit. Like in terms of timing. All right. Things are going pretty well. This radio station is seeing a lot of progress being made. My God. Got the foundation in. We've got the steel kind of framework in. They're not really clear to see at night, but lots of workers working over here. This is definitely keeping a bunch of people employed, which is good to see. Another bus delivery coming through. Another one over here as well. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. 240 tons of steel. Well, 580 tons of steel total. I really want to see that project completed today, hopefully. And we've got the cinema working as well. All right. What's the deal over here? Workers without jobs. All right. Well, hopefully we'll provide you with some employment. Unable to get electronics. Interesting. Participate in any sports. Okay. Could build some football fields down over here. Overall happiness is pretty good. Unemployment is back on its way down again. Good. If we can keep it sub 1K, that'll make me very happy. 17,000, yeah. We don't have 17,000 jobs, for sure. All right, if I build some football fields, let's see where I could fit them. Equipment for citizens. Oh, actually, you know what I want to see? Up over here, the sports hall is able to do 97 people when it's got maximum staff. 97 for 5. Okay, so the math is pretty equivalent, actually. It's just one building as opposed to requiring multiple buildings. So I might try and fit a gymnasium down in this area if one will fit. If one will fit. So if we look at... where are we? Gym. Monument, transformer, pub factory, sports playground. There we go. Got a gym down over here. I guess it'll have to sit like somewhere over here. Yeah. Alright, so if we do that, people will be able to come here. I'm trying to figure out if I need to fit another school somewhere, though. Flatten this train like so. Alright, let's figure this out. Figure this out. If I pop you down as far south as I can go. Probably that. Yep, alright, cool. So if we do that... Let's see. Sure, there we go. If we do that, and we do a mud road leading down, too steep of a descent, not surprising. Yeah, I might need to reconsider my plan there. Go ahead and flatten this train. Gotta raise it all up, I guess. Come on now. Come on now. I love when the game doesn't want to flatten it to enough of a degree. Come on now. Using the good old-fashioned road and crisscross method doesn't seem to be doing the trick. Okay. Go up this way. There we go. Okay. All right. Got them there. So, if we go ahead and take a look at the gym, we'll have to raise some of the terrain over here. And there's still some modding that we can do, some terraforming that we can do. So if we go ahead and raise that, we can put this down somewhere over here, hopefully. No, game does not like that. Game does not like this. It's almost like if I can't fit both, it's almost pointless. Do that, then rotate you. Oh, there is a spot. There it is. Okay. That's not enough room to fit a school. That's nowhere near enough room to fit a school. We know this. Alright, so if I put the gym down over here, let's say. Give people access to sports on this side. They have sports and culture. Keep flattening this as far as we can go. Okay. Move you closer as far as we can go. Let's pop you down over there. And again, we'll pay for the road. 3,400 is not that much. Right. So, we'll have culture. We'll have sports. So hopefully that'll lead to more happiness in this general area. Schools, though. Jeez. Where are you supposed to fit another school? I mean, I could try one of these small schools. Like over... Build another school up there. That just seems kind of silly, if I'm honest. Build a school maybe down over here if we flatten the train a little bit. Have a path connection made. The road connection is kind of weird, though. If I do this... We can do something like this, have the road go out this way. Jeez. Alright, well, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. If we level the train a little bit. Whoops. There we go. We get this small school down over here. We can do. Or at that point, if we level that much of the train down, why not just go with a regular school? Sorry. Education, another school. I can't believe how many schools we have, like, tucked in this space. All right, we could do something like this. Or like this. Well, let's see. Thought I saw a nice little... It's a nice Riverside school. Like, that would be its name. How do you say Riverside in Russian? All right, so we get this down over here. All right. And then the road would kind of go over this way, up this way. There we go. And then the sidewalk. This is promoting good health among the children of the nation and their parents there. People are more likely to use the sidewalk. So hopefully, I mean, geez. Once that sidewalk is built, I almost want to pay for it. Hopefully enough people will be able to reach. Pay for it. It's less than 1,000. Pay for this as well. Okay, yeah, we've got a decent spread over here. Okay, we'll see if that does the trick. My God. And I might actually want to pay for this, actually. Do it. I need to make sure we don't end up with a bunch of, like, illiterate people. Unemployment's back down to sub 1K. That's good. That means the trains are moving smoothly. That's a good, quick way to check if the trains are working. All right, so now that it's morning, let's actually take a look at this construction site. Lots of progress being made over here. It is a huge building. Look at that. Look at the size of a brick. Like, this is a massive, massive building. 77 tons of steel sitting here right now. What I might actually need to do is I might need to stop the shipment of steel for a little bit. Where's our... Well, it used to be our steel train. Now it's more than just steel. So let's go ahead and drop this down to 0. So for the next little while, we're not going to be exporting steel, which is, you know, more than okay. We've got enough money. Got enough money. We've got enough steel as well, actually. Shouldn't be a problem. Over here, why are you stuck? You're stuck because both of these are taken. And that's fine. That's actually a-okay. This is where I need it to be. I mean, I guess I could have it be a little bit further. No, I want it to be outside of the crossing over there. Great. So you're loading up. You're loading up. Once they're done, this will move along and head towards the medium's custom house. Yes, that's exactly where I want you. Perfect. And in fact, we don't need the warehouse to store clothes anymore, do we? Might as well, I guess. I mean, right now, the ship is loading up on everything. What are you waiting on? I guess you're just not at 100% of anything. Do we need clothes down south? That'll be the determining factor, I suppose. We don't do... Oh. No way, you used up all your clothes? Wild. Okay, so clothes are actually getting used up. I might want to dump the loading down a little bit. Got bricks, you got steel, you got clothes. Okay, let's go ahead and dump this down to, let's say, 50%. That would still want 700 tons of bricks. It's still a lot of bricks at once. Go to 33%. 39%. Or, because it's done so rarely, I can just go ahead and say... I can just go ahead and say, get going. Now bricks, we can only unload so much. Steel, we can unload a lot, but let's not. Up bricks, lower prefab panels, lower boards, lower wood. There. That should be good enough. And then that way, the ship will come here, it'll unload everything it can unload, and then it'll move on out. And it'll move on out until, to export. Don't wait until unloaded. I think that should do the trick. All right, we'll see. We'll see. It's still a learning experience with the with the new vehicle format, obviously. Okay, good progress we made here. I wonder if we can double up our speed. I think we should be able to. All right, good stuff. All right. So looking back over here, if we were to expand our little city here. Oh, one sec. Have we finished the road here? We have not, I don't think. A little bit of work left, fair enough. Because I want to keep upgrading the roads as we go along, right? Keep upgrading these roads. Alcohol is being produced, food is not. Why is there no food here? Because there are no people here. There are no people here because I cannot supply them with schools and stuff. This may have been a bad idea, just because of how the game systems are set up. This may have been a bad idea. So what I might want to do instead is move those people up to one of the brick houses up here. And have them take the this bus over to work. Down over here. Sure, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and purchase a new vehicle. Does it need to be a big bus or a small bus? How many workers do we need down here? We've got... Farm does not require any workers. It just needs mechanisms. Okay. The food factory, 20. And the brewery, 20. So that's 40 people. I believe that's everything we need. So we need 40 people. In that case, we can get one of these chavs. Oh, actually. IKR 256 is 45 people. That's closer to the number we need. Wait, I just need buses, please. And use a dumper to deliver people from one place to another. All right, so the IKR 256, I like its color as well. Let's go ahead and get you going over here to pick people up, and then going over here to drop people off. So get workers in, get workers out. Let's begin. Let's make sure that over here we are allowing workers to come through. Let's make sure you are going there. Make sure that we have... Yeah, it's unfortunate that this didn't really work out, but probably for the better that we... Because again, like... Maybe we'll do it later when the infrastructure is better set up or something. Relocate. There we go. Here. Going there. They'll be able to buy stuff from over here, right? Yeah, we had to buy food. We had to buy meat. Hopefully we'll solve that problem soon. That's you cleared out. Let's go ahead and demolish you. Demolish that playground. Because again, we need to staff that playground as well. Move you guys up over here. Demolish you. There we go. Get you. What I'm looking for. You. Moving over there. Good stuff. And then these buildings. I might get these guys working on the football fields and things like that. At least being over here will help. This kindergarten will hopefully be done soon. Got all the resources, just need more people. Just need more people. Workers waiting there. I'm wondering if I should tell someone, like tell a group of people to work there. I thought I had buses. Yeah, we are seeing progress. It's just very slow. I'd like to get more workers coming over here. I thought we had buses that were delivering people. They're going to the cement silo right now, unfortunately. Okay. They've decided to prioritize the cement silo, which, to be fair, has seen a lot of work. That's where all the steel is going. We could stop this construction momentarily. Or I could just pay for the kindergarten, honestly. 4,000. Less than 4,000 now. Let's do it. Get her done. So now, hopefully, we'll be able to, again, from here, let's say. Oh, actually, from here, let's say. If we get some people working over here. By which I mean, if we relocate some citizens. Over 1,000 again. What's up? Trains are moving. Trains are moving. Bit of a stoppage over here, but that might just be temporary. I think it is temporary. Looks like we're okay. Yeah, looks like we're fine. Look at this traffic, though. My God. It's a veritable highway. All right, so from over here, let's go ahead and relocate citizens down to over here. So from here, I want you all to work there. To be able to reach? Yes, no problem. And what I could actually do is I could build the footpath back over here. Keep going. Let you get a connection over here and do this kind of a thing. Oh, you're fine over there, actually. Commission all that. And again, very tempted to just pay for all this, right? Because look at that, 3.4 million. We've got money. We've got money. Where's our ship? Our ship has made its delivery. Yes, it has. We've got bricks topped up, steel topped up, basically, and clothes. Have clothes already been taken? Yes. All right, we need to stay on top of that. I don't think we did an export round there. I don't think we had enough like goods left over to do an export round. All right, fair enough. Now with the kindergarten done over here, babies are being dropped off there. One worker without a job. One can't work because there's no kindergarten. That's a lie. I say it as I see it. No school. Now the school is over here. No, that's the kindergarten. Where is the school? There it is. So if I can get a footpath connection, maybe like so. More people have access to this school. Let's try that. Try that. Build you and build you. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Cool. Very cool. All right, and now this road has been completed. Indeed, it has. So that's going to speed things up over here, as I think we've seen already evidenced by the progress on the silo. The aggregate, sorry, letters just decided not to leave my mouth. That's seeing a fair bit of progress as well. Good progress being done. Like, it's nice to see the automation kind of taking over where possible. I don't mind the mud roads and the dirt roads over here, though I might want to swap that out a little bit. One thing to consider is livestock farm. So do we want to bring livestock down here? Do we want to bring meat down here? What do we want to do? We're having trouble enough keeping meat active at Veterinkagrad, right? Like keeping it in active supply, I mean. Are we? There we go. We've got meat, food, clothes, good. We've got meat, food, clothes, good. We've got meat, food, clothes, excellent. Do we have alcohol here as well? Always click on the school when I think about alcohol. All right, we're good there. These stores are good, so that's good. This store was good, so that's good. And what about over here, right? I haven't checked on these guys. Meat, food, clothes. We're all good. Okay, so we're actually keeping up with supply now. Now that, you know, workers haven't stopped flowing. So do I bring livestock down? I could use a boat to bring the livestock down. And use the train to deliver said livestock. Well, a warehouse can't store livestock. There's a livestock pen building or something. Or we could use a truck to do the same. Then meat has to be stored in a fridge, though. Meat has to be stored in a fridge. Now, where can I find a fridge? I believe it is in the food section. Where are we? Come on. Is it in here as well? As would make sense. Livestock hall, meat storage. Pretty small, I believe, yes. Pretty small. Not small enough, though. Not small enough to use this. Now we can do some more complicated connections now, thanks to the new toys brought to us by the recent, well, not just the recent update, but also the mods. So we could potentially fit, nah, wouldn't really work nicely. And a livestock production needs just crops, right? Yeah, you just need crop to make livestock. I'm wondering if we don't move crops from, like, well, it's a food factory, from the barn, pick it up at the barn, you know, drive it down, drive it over to somewhere over here where it gets processed into meat. We have another road cargo station over here. Maybe? There's a huge patch of empty space here that I don't know what we're going to do with otherwise. And that way we can do some meat production. This becomes our, you know, farm area and everything. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. That sounds reasonable. So let's take a look at our food and crop related items. If we were to do a livestock farm, they're so big. I think there'd be a smaller one somewhere in the mods. But just short of room over here. Come on now. Come on now. Ah. Just short of room. Some small road adjustments would do the trick, I think. Yeah, some small road adjustments would do the trick. Seems to be the case. Now, if we take a look at the wireframe, actually, if we flatten this, we might see some luck. So let's try that. Because I'd rather not. I just like how nice the road connections look. They're pretty smooth as far as shapes are concerned. All right, let's try that. Where is it? The livestock. The slaughterhouse, sorry. Wait, no. Right, we need the slaughterhouse to make the livestock into meat. Right. Okay. Forgot about that. So if we've got our livestock farm over here. Yeah, see, we can fit it now. Let's see. So if we put you down over here, right? I'm just gonna drop this down so I can eye it. Put you down over there. Suspend construction. This is just planning phases. And then we get our slaughterhouse connected directly. Just it won't fit. Okay. Go ahead and level terrain a bit more. See if that helps do the trick. We might not be able to do this. We might have to do it a slightly different way. Or a slightly different spot, rather, I should say. Maybe we'll do the infrastructure. Come on, game. It's those wires. But if we do this, a road cargo station won't fit anywhere, but we can just pick up the meat directly from the meat factory like we're doing up over here. My issue is that sustainable? Right, a meat factory has 2 spots for trucks. And here we're also able to use the cargo station, right? We have one, 2, I think 2 or 3 refrigeration trucks coming to the station to pick up meat as opposed to the actual slaughterhouse. If we get rid of this road connection, right? Okay, here's what we can do. Let's, right, again, I gotta remember the mods that we have as well. So if we take a look at our food options and look at our, where is it, slaughterhouse, right? We could also put it down over here, like this kind of a thing, right? Because then from here we use the road crossing to cross the what's the word I'm looking for? Factory connection over, right? Connect over here, and then we could actually do cargo over here. What we do is we do a meat storage, which is small, and that'll lead to cargo. Now here's a question. Does the cargo station allow the bypass of vehicles? I think there's a modded cargo station that does allow that, and I don't think I've installed that one yet. So let me check a couple of things here. We have... farm. No, we want to look at... what's the road crossings? I almost wonder if I want to check and see if there are small farm, like rural variants of the meat facilities before I commit to all this. I think that might be a good idea. But let me, okay, let's plan this out though, right? Like what I would do is, where is it? Food and crop related. What I would do is I've got the livestock over here. The livestock would go into, no livestock haul. We don't need it. We're just going to process directly into the slaughterhouse. So from there, we're going to cross over into the slaughterhouse with a direct factory connection. And then we're going to, well, need a factory connection heading down that way. So we'll do this, right? And then from the slaughterhouse, we'll have a meat storage facility, which can connect up top. And we'll have a cargo station off to the side. Actually, we could just do that. All right. Maybe we just do that. I have to wait until the sun rises, but feeling pretty comfortable with that idea. Do we have a road connection here, though? Crossing not allowed. Are you kidding me? There we go. Weird. I'll make that connection later when we're ready to do the construction. Cement silo is almost done. This road is almost done. I could upgrade the road over here. Now I think we need streetlights. Well, it's still a rural area. I suppose we don't. This is where I definitely want streetlights. Let's put streetlights down over here. There we go. Take a little bit longer to build, but need some steel, need some electronic components as well. Components we're importing. Mechanical components, though, we need to bring some more down. Is the bridge done, actually? Almost. We're almost done. So once this bridge is done, we can bring mechanical components down via truck. We still have quite a bit left, but good to have a buffer, right? All right, so the silo is almost completed. The road, this road's completed. This road's being worked on right away. Good stuff. All these roads are being worked on right away. And we're actually able to attack it from both fronts because we have the bypass, so that's good. Over here, babies in the kindergarten. Not able to visit a pub or a tavern. No school to go to. Interesting you should say that, considering you can go to this school. We're maxed out, though. Just didn't have enough staff. Okay. All right. This is going to be interesting, trying to get all this working. Pay for these. So cheap. Don't want to waste resources on that. Are we... do we need to staff up the school a bit more? Quite possibly. Go ahead and tell some of you to go to the school. Some of you to go... No connections because the sidewalk's not been built yet. Okay, well, the rest of you can go to the playgrounds. Oh, you know what? They're staffed up, actually. Go to the bus stop. Oh, wow. It's actually too far away. All right, well, since you're local folk, the football fields, and do the kindergarten. Keep these things busy. Let's take a look at our unemployment. Oh my god, 2,000. Well, that's... you know that there's a train problem. Here. Now, this is an interesting... Oh, it's again because of these. It's again because of that. Trying to figure out. Many episodes ago, I was working on using semaphores over here, but that would just break the whole thing even more. The pain is hopefully almost over. Cool to see the bridge being constructed, though. And this is almost done as well, I believe, right? Yeah, very little left. Oh, hey, cool. It's always neat to catch stuff like this happening. It's like we're building these statues as well. Kind of a waste of resources right now, if I'm completely honest, but hey, it is what it is. Get the stuff done, I guess. We're seeing progress over here as well on the road already. That's good to see. Good to see over here. Pubs and taverns. Do we have one coming? We've got the monuments. We've got the football fields. I guess I could get a pub down over here. Are they not able to reach the restaurant? That's the cinema. That's the clinic. Where's the restaurant? There it is. They can reach it. They just don't go for some reason. Interesting. Interesting choice. Anyway, sorry, the sun was up and I did not make progress over here like I said I would. Oh, well, now the sun's gone down. Should have slowed time. Should have slowed time. Well, it's okay. We've got, slaughterhouse. Go down over here. Right. We'll just go ahead and get rid of the trees over here. We'll plant more trees later to make up for it. Need a little bit of room because our factory connections will have to do a little bit of swerving, unfortunately. Hopefully it'll work. Ah, no, you know, I do want the sun to be able to make those plans. Now let's see, has our unemployment dropped again? Down to 1,000-ish. Oh, there's the sun. Perfect timing. All right, well, actually, you know what? On top of perfect timing, it's actually imperfect timing. This, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to call it a session. We've made some good progress. The bridge over here is almost done. We're so close to getting the radio station here done. We're very, very close to getting the radio station done, actually. Again, always cool to see, like, big new projects take over some time on this game, I think. I think it's part of what makes this game most interesting and most impressive is when you take on a massive project like this and just seeing it all get built by your own people and using your own resources too. Look at that. Can't even... This is a big building. This is a giant building. Like, how do you... Can't even fit it properly. There we go. Let's, sure. Oh, wow. I'm trying to, like, get a thumbnail shot in here, but this is massive. This is huge. Folks, like I said, this is where we're going to call it a session. I hope you enjoyed this one. I certainly did. Again, it's always fun to expand our Glorious Nations operations. Today, we are very close to seeing the radio station up and running. Our Glorious Nations radio station. Oh, dear. Well, we can rename the building. So that'll be cool. That'll be up and running next session. We've got our bridge nearly done over here. Once again, this is like the second time this bridge has gone through this construction process. Hopefully this time it sticks. Hopefully this time it sticks. And look at this. Oh my god. We've got way too many of we have way too many of certain resources. Storage is going well. The construction here is going well. Cement silo's almost done as well. Cement silo's almost done. A little bit of work left. You just pay it off. It just saves time. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Yeah, nice. We've, oh no. Oh, sometimes I loathe myself. We've cemented our progress across the river. A lot of our construction materials are securely across the river. We've got all kinds of stuff being built by the construction offices over here. Food is almost self-sustaining. Oh, yeah, food is being produced now because we've got the buses coming down. So food's being produced. Quite a bit of. Alcohol is being produced. Clothes we've got, but we're waiting for another delivery. But, yeah. Yeah, we really have, yeah, cemented our foothold, right? Built a somewhat self-sustaining situation over here as far as bare necessities of the people are concerned. Obviously, there's you know, coal, steel, power, all that stuff that's still being imported, but we'll eventually fix that as well. Man, just fun to take a look at everything you've accomplished every session. In my opinion, just look back and go, wow, we got a whole little country kind of going. Anyways, folks, like I said, this is where we're going to call it a session. I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It makes such a big difference in how I approach content on the channel. We went from 3.1 million to 3.4 million, nearly 3.5, so our economy is looking good. Our unemployment has been fluctuating. We know exactly why. It's because of the trains and the rail construction, but that's something we can keep in check, which is always good. But apart from that, pretty solid session, I think. Massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly, and a big ol' thanks, of course, goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, до свидания.